Yeah? Yes, Gov.
What do you remember about Keith Grounds?
He's a burglar, isn't he? Got sent down about 2 years ago.
Almost 3 now, and he's getting restless. I've just had a call from the prison security. He wants a meeting.
What for?
He won't discuss that with anyone but you. Anyway, it's urgent, so can you go and see him this afternoon? Take Alan Woods with you.
Why me? I got him put away.
Exactly. So he knows he can rely on you.
And finally, take a good look at the new arrivals that Don has assembled here. Alex Stoner, Michael Brown, Steve Moore, and Jane Ensack. Get to know them. Remember, the best form of police work is preventative. That means knowing the faces on the patch. Right. Let's get to work.
Ooh, ugly-looking scrow, isn't she? Donna's not running a dating agency.
Yeah, Donna, you busy this afternoon?
Busy, Reg? No, I'm just the local information officer. Off to make myself a cup of tea and settle down with the crossword.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I was a collator myself for years, wasn't I? No one ever appreciates the work you do.
Not in your case, Reg, because you don't do any work, do you? Now get out on the beat, will you?
Oh, sorry, Sarge. I was just wanting to book some time with Donna. To glean some information, so to speak.
Meaning what, exactly?
Oh, an informal interview, Sarge. You know, in my capacity as a journalist.
What about the other 2 geezers involved in the burglary with him?
We couldn't prove a thing. Because Grounds never said a word. That's my point, you see. If somebody wants to do a deal, they usually want to do it before they get to court. Grounds never did. Even though he was staring at a 7-year stretch. Right.
You scared, maybe?
Nah. And it wasn't as if he had nothing to lose. Had a home, wife, kids. She was with him from the moment we arrested him. He adored her. But he still never grasped. Hello, mate. DC Lyons, DC Woods, Sunhill CID. To see the Assistant Governor, please. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ta.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ta.
Okay.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Maybe his friends let him down. I mean, 3 years is a long time.
Or maybe Grounds has changed.
That's what putting men in prison is supposed to be about.
Yeah?
It's a good time for you, is it? Say so, it's not.
As good as any.
Oh, that's fine, Donna. You don't mind being referred to as Donna, do you? In the character profile?
I thought this article was about the work I do.
Well, yeah, it is, yeah. But, well, I just wanted to touch on a few of your personal details.
Reg, can we get one thing straight? This interview, it's not some roundabout way of trying to chat me up.
He's not a difficult man, is he?
Yes, recently. Obsessed with getting a transfer.
Is he getting picked on?
No, I think it's domestic. The wife moved to Derbyshire last year. Grounds wants to go too. Wanted me like a man possessed. But he's one among hundreds. There's nothing special about his case.
Is that what he's hoping to get out of talking to me?
I should think so. And if he's cooperative and turns out to be useful, then maybe we can bring the transfer forward.
Does having all this information at your fingertips give you a feeling of power?
Not at all. Makes me feel a bit spooked being surrounded by all them villains, especially knowing all I do about them. But so long as I've got them pinned to the wall, I know I've got them in their place.
Into the ball. Oh, that's good. That's great with my last sentence. Well, smashing. Interview terminated.
Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers. Right. Thank you.
Cheers.
Our arrival's been duly noted.
You mean the red band?
Yeah. Word will be halfway around the prison by now. Hello, Keith. DC Alan Woods. Sit down. Cigarette? You haven't changed that much, then? Still on the fags?
You've got to be kidding.
No. The last time I saw you, you were talking about giving them up. So what has changed, then? Not like you to offer to talk? Life in here against you, is it? Harder than you thought? I heard about your wife moving up north.
Till you give me a promise, you're going to give me a transfer. I'm saying nothing.
It's all right, kid. Just slow down, slow down. Now just tell us why you want to see us. Is it because Lynn's moved away? Where's she gone?
A place called Buxton, near Derby.
She's got relatives up there, hasn't she?
You got a good memory?
A difficult woman to forget. She was on her backs every 5 minutes. And your little girl bawling her eyes out in the front office?
Sally.
Yeah, she must be a few years older now then.
5 last April.
Same age as my youngest. And what about your little lad? How old is he, 8? So your family's all well then? There's no sudden illnesses or anything like that?
They're fine.
Why'd she go?
I told her to.
Really?
Not her punishment, is it? She had to start thinking about herself.
So that made her move out of London?
Kids were getting grief at school on my account, so they had to go somewhere where no one knew me.
How long ago was it?
About a year. Council place came through, so they went. Sounds good. Right on the edge of the hills. Nice garden. Kids love it.
So you want to transfer to be near them?
In return for information. Everyone else does it, don't they?
Not everyone, no. You've never risked it before, Keith. You'll need special protection for the rest of your time inside.
I don't want to go on a Section 43 if that's what you're saying. I can take care of myself.
Yeah, you have in the past. But that's because you've kept out of other people's business. But now, all of a sudden, you've changed your mind. You've started telling tales. Why? What's up, Keith?
I want to be near my family, all right? I thought I could handle it, and I can't. I thought I could stay here, keep my head down, with a bit of luck, get out in a couple of years, get back to my family, start to put things right. Well, it hasn't happened like that, has it? Kids hardly ever make it down here anymore. Even Lynn finds the journey a strain. A family. I only ever did the jobs for them, give them presents and holidays like they deserved. But it's getting so I can't imagine them clearly anymore. It's like this family I'm thinking about isn't really mine. Lynn's changed, doesn't she? She don't think she can wait till I get out.
She said that?
Came down here last weekend, all smartened up. Thought she had good news for me or something.
What'd she say?
She said the kids needed a proper father. Someone who could be there for them. I'm losing her, aren't I? Simple as that.
And you think the transfer could make the difference?
Is there anything I can do to show her I care?
Even getting known as a grass?
We talk, then I get my transfer.
Perhaps.
What do you mean, perhaps?
Look, all I'm saying is, I know you think the world of your family, and I know you're going through a bad patch. But that's even more important to think hard before you decide to say anything.
Oh, I've thought about it. I think about that woman every night. She's everything I ever had. I can't just sit here and watch her walk away.
So what's this information you want to give us, then?
Something I picked up on the wing.
Go on.
New arrival on remand. Gavin in the yard a couple of days ago about some job he'd helped set up.
Friend of yours?
Nah, just a kid out to impress.
Do you know his name?
I recognised him. He's got tattoos on both arms. Eagles. Had him since he was a kid. Used to hang out in Sunhill. Lenny Finch. Loudmouth little prat even then. But first, you tell me what you're going to do for me.
All right, Keith, you tell us the story, we get a result. And I'll suggest to the governor that you get a place on the next coach north.
LAO, PC Harris speaking.
Hi, Donna, it's Tosh Lyons. Hang on a second. Does the name Steve Moore ring any bells?
Just moved into the neighbourhood, hasn't he? Professional blagger, banks and building societies. Finished a spill in Barlinnie about 3 months ago. Why, what's he done?
Nothing yet, but the word is he's planning something in Sunhill any day. We're going to have to move fast. Also known associates. You can try Lenny Finch for starters, and his uncle, Jeff Winters. Just see what you can do, eh? And I'll see you when I get back. Be about half an hour. Cheers. Alan.
That was Finch taking a good look at us. You can almost hear the cogs turning.
Brilliant. The prisoner puts himself at risk by giving us a tip-off, and we're paraded around like royalty.
But we still don't know where or when this robbery's going to happen.
Well, if Donna comes up with some addresses, maybe we can set up an obbo and take them when they're going out on the job. At least we've got a chance now, thanks to Grounds putting his neck on the line.
Stephen Moore, fresh out of Barlinnie. He's got a long track record of raids on banks and building societies. Always the same MO. A gang of 4 or 5 goes in very heavy with baseball bats and pickaxe handles. He never uses shooters, he's clever. Now, he's been moving around London for the last couple of months, but 10 days ago he settled in Sun Hill, presumably to be near some of his old mates. Now, I've been on to the TSG and asked them to set up a surveillance team to find out what they're up to. But in the meantime, we'll have to cover the groundwork ourselves. So, Donna, what have we got?
Moore is living at a B&B at 87 South Street.
I know it well. Run by Irene Jenkins.
Is she reliable?
Has been in the past, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want more to suss out that we're onto him, all right? OK, Viv, you take that. Donna?
We have 3 known associates, all with form. Harold Garrett lives in Carnation Gardens. Works at a bookmaker's halfway up the high street, next to the sandwich bar.
Ted, do you want to go and find out if he's booked a holiday in Spain?
Chris Bryant, unemployed labourer. Lives in 37 Elverton Gardens.
Alistair, same deal.
And Jeff Winters. Works as a cabbie, lives on the Jasmine Allen estate.
And we think he's the driver.
According to the card, he drives a red Ford Transit. Stopped about 6 months ago with a tyre under pressure.
Yeah, well, I think we'll let Ron Smollett take that without causing too much excitement. In the meantime, Tosh and Alan, I want you to get onto SO8 and FIB. Find out if they've got this lot flagged already. If they haven't, tell them we're onto it.
I've made a few discreet inquiries. Jeff Winters isn't at home today. Neighbour says he's probably working on his van. So I'll go and check the garages.
Well, headed in the early part of the race by Anton and Loretta. They're going no pace at all, a very, very slow gallop. Being set by Northern Printer from Anton and Loretta. Then after these two...
There you go, girl. How old about today?
Harry, he's off sick. Can I give him a message?
No, I'll catch up with him later. When I get lucky.
Not like you to turn down me coffee, Viv.
I'd love to, Irene. Can't stop.
So who's the naughty one this time?
Have you got somebody staying here by the name of a Steve Moore?
Came in last week. Out most of the time, though. But that's how I like it.
Any idea what he gets up to, Irene?
Not the sort to let on. Between you and me, I did overhear him talking on the phone last night. Yeah, something about picking up a parcel. He went out first thing this morning.
Right. OK, Irene, thanks a lot. You've been a great help.
Nothing serious, is it? I mean, not that I'm one to gossip.
See you, Irene.
Yeah, go ahead, Ron.
I'm at the lockup now, Skip. No sign of the transit van. I'm told Winters took it out early this morning.
Right, thanks. All units from Sierra Oscar, sighting requested on a red Ford Transit. Echo 903 Golf Golf Whiskey.
FIB were impressed, Gov. They know Moore by reputation, but weren't aware of anything in the pipeline.
How about TSG?
Oh, we're getting a unit. It's the day after tomorrow.
Oh, brilliant. And meanwhile, we wait for the robbery to happen.
It means the surveillance is down to us, Gov.
Tosh?
Yeah?
How's it going?
Well, Harry Garrett's off sick today. Ted's gone round to check out his house. Viv says Moore's out, but that's nothing unusual, apparently. And Jeff Winters is nowhere to be seen. And there's no word as yet on his van.
How about Alistair?
He's got nothing on Bryant yet, either. Even with a tip-off, we're one step behind.
Burnside from Roach.
Yeah, go ahead, Ted.
I'm up the street from Garrett's place, and Winter's van is parked right outside.
All right, Ted, stay with it. Let us know if anyone leaves or calls. So what is Winters doing, leaving his van outside Garrett's house?
Maybe they got another van for the job, so they can change vehicles later.
In which case, they're already on the road.
Sierra 1, Arbor Road, junction with High Hill View. Robbery now. CAD 4786 to Sierra 1.
MP from Sierra 1, your 4786 received.
This is it. They've hit a security van. Arbor Road.
All units from Sierra Oscar. Robbery in progress. Arbor Road, junction with High
Get
Hill
on CID.
View.
Raid on security van.
Reg, robbery on Arbor Road. You're coming with me.
Yes, sir. Entering Arbor Road now, over.
MP from Sierra 1.
Go ahead, Sierra 1.
We're on scene of your 4786. Ambulance required for injured guards. No trace of suspects. We'll get back to you with any descriptions.
So did you see how many there were?
3, I think.
No, 4. There was one driving the car and the van driver. 5 altogether.
Right, and what make were the vehicles?
The car was white, a Toyota.
Yeah, a Toyota Corolla. And the van was a light blue Bedford.
Did you get the registration numbers or any part of them?
Oh, no, sorry, mate. It all happened so quickly.
I was looking at the man they attacked. It was horrible.
Yeah, all right, thanks, love. Just hold on a minute. MP from Sierra 1?
Yes, Sierra 1.
We've got 2 suspected getaway vehicles, a white Toyota Corolla and a light blue Bedford van. There's 5 men involved altogether. Descriptions to follow.
All units from Sierra Oscar.
Story, Tony.
2 vehicles.
Suspects in 2 vehicles. One, a light blue Bedford van heading north on High Hill View. The other, a white Toyota Corolla heading south.
All the suspects wore stocking masks and were dressed in grey T-shirts and jeans.
No shooters.
Still did plenty of damage all the same.
Pickaxe handles.
They were hammering that guy. He had his hands over his head on the ground and they kept on hitting him.
Help string with the witnesses, Reg.
Yes, sir. Andrew, we think we may know where these guys are headed, so if you don't mind taking over here, we're going to get after them, all right?
All right, Frank.
David Green.
David Green, yeah.
Do you reckon they'll get the bastards who did this?
I think we will, yeah. Stay on bright, Alistair. Any movement, call in.
All very quiet at the moment, Gov. There's been no movement all afternoon.
Marcella from Burnside, over.
Go ahead, Gov.
If Moore's heading back towards you, Viv, he should be with you in about 3 minutes.
I'm waiting, Gov.
Burnside from Roach, over.
Go ahead, Ted.
The Blue Bedford's arrived. It's going straight into the garage. It looks like Winter's driving, and I can see Garrett. I've got no idea who else is inside the van.
Sierra Oscar from Burnside.
Go ahead, sir.
2 suspects identified at 121 Carnation Gardens. Request uniformed backup to seal off the rear of the premises. Also to stand by to seal off the street. Suggest you approach via Gatley Road for low profile.
Received and understood.
We've just turned into Gatley Road now, sir.
Roach from Burnside.
Go ahead, Gov.
We're in Gatley Road. Any movement from the house?
None as yet, Gov.
I can see 2 more of them, Gov. And I think one of them is Bryant.
That's 4 of them.
But no sign of Moore.
He won't be far from the money. My guess is he was in the back of the van. Sierra Oscar from Burnside.
Receiving.
They're all in, Bob. You can seal off the street.
All right, we'll take that, sir. Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1.
Go ahead.
We're on our way to Carnation Gardens.
Lines from Burnside. Where are you, Tosh?
Approaching Carnation Gardens, Gov.
Move alongside the transit, then we'll join you.
There's a side alley. I could get round the back of the house.
All right, Ted. Take Stringer and Stamp with you.
Okay. We're in position.
Get him, Barry!
Stephen Moore, I'm arresting you for robbery.
So some slag's grassed me up, has he?
Yes, hello, sir. It's DC Line, Sunhill Police. Yeah, it's about the prisoner I spoke to earlier, Keith Grounds. Well, he's been very useful to us, and I think he should now be placed under a Section 43 for his own safety. Yeah. What? I see. All right, yes. I'll talk to you later.
Go on, Tosh. What's up?
Good news travels fast. About 20 minutes ago, Keith Grounds fell off a landing. He's in the hospital wing, with his face slashed.
They usually get done over in the toilets. Throats cut with a razor blade. We come in 3 or 4 minutes later. No way to tell who's done it. Grounds was lucky. They didn't intend him to die. They just threw him on the nets and left him to bleed.
You got a result then?
Yes.
You'd have got him sooner or later. They even knew why I did it.
Has anyone told Lynn?
I don't know. Anyway, she won't want to see me now, will she?